Often the last step in solving an equation will give you something that looks like this, where you have a variable and it's multiplied by a number in front, and the understood operation here is multiplications. So this is 3/8 times k. So similarly, if I had negative 2x equals 4, this means negative 2 times x. And whenever you're solving an equation, the goal is to get the variable by itself. So in this equation, it would be to get the x by itself, and this one to get the k by itself. And the way you do that is by doing the inverse operation of what's being done to the variable. So right here, the 3/8 is multiplied to the k. Here, the negative 2 is multiplied to the x. To get the x by itself, we do the opposite of that. So with 3/8 multiplied times k, I need to divide by 3/8. So I would divide by 3/8, and then this other one I would divide by negative 2. And the way we write that is using a fraction bar, because a fraction bar is the same thing as dividing. So in this one over here, I would have negative 2 and negative 2. So on this first equation, I have 3/8 times k, and then divided by 3/8. So those undo each other. Times 3/8 divided by 3/8, they undo each other. So then on this one, since they undid each other, I just have k equals 7 divided by 3/8. And on this side, the times negative 2 and divided by negative 2 undo each other. And I have x equals 4 over negative 2. Now, dividing a fraction is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So 7 divided by 3/8 is the same as 7 times 8/3. And over on this one, I can just divide. 4 divided by negative 2, a positive divided by a negative is a negative, so that's negative 2. On this one, I have 7 times 8/3. To multiply fractions, you just multiply the top and multiply the bottom. So I have k equals 56/3. And then I like that answer. Depending on your teacher, you may have to write it as a mixed number. And so 3 goes into 56. 3 goes into 5 one time. 5 minus 3 is 2. Bring down the 6. 3 goes into 26 8 times. 8 times 3 is 24 with 2 left over. So that's the same as 18 2/3.